Welcome to LifePoint TV. I'm Pastor Dale Phillips, your host for LifePoint, your path to real life. Join me now in the third chapter of the book of Revelation, where I believe we've entered into another interesting teaching series. It's dealing with doors. As a matter of fact, more specifically, dealing with the door that God will not open. That might sound strange, that there's a door that God will not open. We used as background the third chapter of Revelation, and we looked at verse 7 and 8 in particular that established this principle that the, the power that the king holds, having the key of authority, the king has the ability to determine what doors are open and what doors are closed. And we assign that same principle concerning the work of God in our life. God determines what doors are open and what doors are closed. He determines the path that we should travel. As the king, we are living under his jurisdiction, under his dominion, in his domain. So he can determine doors that are closed and no man can open those doors, doors that are open and no man can close those doors. With all of that being said, there is one door, one single door that God will not open. And we find that in Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. I want you to join me there. Revelation verse 20 in the third chapter. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me. I really want to dig into this verse. We need to understand in the book of Revelation this this illustration of Jesus standing at the door. We are talking about the incarnate King, Jesus as the Son of Man in eternity. That term, Son of Man, means judge of all humanity. When we see Jesus in the book of Revelation, we are not looking at the one who came as Messiah. We are not looking at the one who came as a human, one dressed and adorned in flesh, although he was divine. We are looking at one who was purely divine, purely eternal, separated from having any human qualities whatsoever. He is the King of kings. He is the King of eternity, the judge of all humanity. That's his identity in the book of Revelation when we see him here. Why is that important? Because it says this king stands at a door and he's knocking. I've already told you that a king has the authority to determine what doors are open and what doors are closed. But in this case, when the king stands at this door, he will not unlock or open that door. He will knock and wait for a response. Now, let's slowly add some facts here concerning this scenario, this illustration. The fact that he is knocking at the door tells us that the status of the door is closed. A door can only have one of two status, one of two positions, one of two determinations. It is either open or closed, nothing in between. It's open or closed. It's not a little bit open or a little bit closed. It's either open or closed. Those are that's the status that we can choose from. So if the King of eternity, the Son of Man, the judge of all humanity, is knocking at the door, the clue, the hint is that the door is closed. No one knocks at an open door. There's no reason to knock at a open door. So understand this. The status of the door is closed. The door is closed. This door that uh, uh, God will not open is the door represented. It represents the door to the life of believers, those who are supposed to be a part of the house of God. This letter is written to the church at Philadelphia. So we are not talking, listen to me carefully, we are not talking to unbelievers. We are talking to those who are a part of the assembly of God, part of the body of Christ, those who are in the church. As a believer, you close your door, God's not going to open it. He will stand and knock. Ooh, that's a powerful point. I want you to stay with us as we continue in this teaching concerning the door that God will not open. This is Pastor Dale Phillips encouraging you to stay on the path that leads to real life.